Nigerians that live around areas close to custom offices in the country, I bring good news your way. I bring good news your way. The sale of seized items, most especially rice. I hear that it is going to be going for 10,000 naira per 25 kg. Let's find out more the news in detail. Custom slashes price of rice to 10,000 per 25 kg bag nationwide and announces sale of seized items. These days haven't been the best of times for Nigerian families who cope with the recent hardship occasioned by the dramatic hike in the prices of goods and services. Several of them, according to reports, have lamented that their income could no longer take care of their daily needs, especially with the price of one of the commonest consumed staples in the country, rice, rising to 77,000 naira per bag. However, the Nigerian Customs Service (NCS) yesterday considered those plight and initiated a nationwide sale of seized items, with a bag of rice being auctioned at the price of 10,000 naira per 25 kg bag. During a press briefing held yesterday in Lagos to kickstart the sale of the food items, the Comptroller General of the NCS, Bashar Adeni, emphasized that the initiative demonstrates the service's continuous dedication to protecting food security and guaranteeing the accessibility of vital food items in the nation. He mentioned that the NCS had received government approval to distribute the confiscated food items to deserving Nigerians at reduced prices. The intended beneficiaries are artisans, teachers, nurses, religious bodies, and other Nigerians. Basar said, and I quote, "In recent months, the government has been addressing the challenges faced within our economy, particularly the lagged effect of insecurity and the current exchange rate issues. These challenges have exacerbated concerns about food security, leading to a continuing trend where food items are moving out massively to neighboring countries. Some of the food items include over 20,000 bags of assorted grains, rice, beans, maize, guinea corn, millet, soya beans, 2,500 cartons, and 963 bags of dried fish. Others include dried pepper, tomatoes, cooking oil, maggi, macaroni, salt, sugar, gari. This trend is not sustainable as it puts pressure on our productive capacity and threatens our food security." Well, so people that live around places where the sale is going to be happening, this one are good news. But I don't know whether now audio sale now it go be. In this country, a lot of things about the government is audio, because sometimes they come outside and say they are going to do this thing and they don't actually supervise it. People who are supposed to supervise it now start misbehaving. But I really hope this one is really true, make them sell. People wait there, if the thing enter in a hand, I just present a better one. No be the one we see person go eat, you go purge person. We're gonna go buy. Alright. Then I don't understand, in the part of the news they said deserving Nigerians. And I'm asking my questions. Are there Nigerians that are not deserving? I'm not talking about criminals. Why would they use the word deserving Nigerians? At this point in time, let me tell you, let me shock you. As at a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, if you're earning 300, 400,000 naira, let me move back totally. 5 years ago, if you're earning 300, 400,000, you're not poor. Yes, most especially if your expenses are around, are less than 100,000 naira. Your expenses are less than, let's say your expenses are even less than 80,000 naira, or even 70, or even 60. If your expenses is not up to, maybe your expenses is 50,000 naira, both your tea fare and your feeding. No, sincerely, it is good money you're earning. If you're earning a 350, that is your transport and every other thing have been taken care of. You take home 350, you take home 3 something, you can still manage. But let me tell you, as of today, if you earn such a salary and your children are in school, and then you are a family person, believe you me, that money cannot do much now. Yes, that money before, that money that you use because of that money and look for good schools. Maybe your children's school fees, they're attending school where it's okay. You are sacrificing that much for them. Okay, now you're going to need to go to income. You go look for where we say then they teach well and the price they low. You can no longer come outside and say you are comfortable for where you cannot. No matter how you say it, you can no longer come outside and say you are comfortable with this price. So even if you are collecting 500 now, my dear, you prefer to go back to when you are collecting 100,000 about 10 years ago. There are people who will say, you see that time where they earn 10,000, what's it called, 100,000, 150. You good. You will tell yourself, because that time a bag of rice then 8,000, 9,000. You understand? You go price and wear 7,500. Say if you go see better, you go see rice. 7,000, you go see rice. Full bag go not half. That's your salary. You see 7,500. You don't buy this thing. You buy your beans, you buy your yam. Before you know it, with 30,000 naira, you're able to buy something reasonable. The remaining one, okay, your children's school fees. You understand? Some people will prefer going back then, because this one is the higher, what's it called? The salary. The higher, the more expenses that comes in. The more expenses that come in. So my own is, first of all, what did they mean by what's it called? What did they mean by deserving Nigerians? All Nigerians not deserving of whatever the government is, whatever the government is going to be doing to ease, the effect of subsidy removal. This is their English, they tire me. So congratulations to people who say and go fix and buy. Like I said before, I hope it's not audio. I hope people will not come outside and tell us we are not able to get it. I hope they're not going to start selling it to their own people. But this country, it is funny. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.